confidence interval estimation approach is used to estimate the unknown value of the population parameter, whether we are talking about a single population or we are talking about the two population, and we are interested in calculating the difference between the two parameters. So students, whenever we develop the confidence interval for the single unknown value of the parameter or between the difference of the two parameters in case of two population, we usually attach a certain degree of confidence with the value of the confidence interval. So that degree of confidence might be 90%, 92%, 95%, or usually it is being taken as 99%. So students, whenever we are talking about a non-parametric case, so you have already learned that how to develop the confidence interval for the unknown value of a single median or the difference between the two medians using the arithmetic approach. But arithmetic approach for relatively small sample sizes, it would be quite tedious to calculate. So in that case, Moses in 1965, he has proposed a method, the graphical method, to develop the unknown value of the confidence interval in case of single median and for the difference between the two medians case. So this particular procedure is comparatively less complicated compared to the arithmetic approach. Now, how to construct the confidence interval? So there is that procedure that we need to discuss for developing the graphical approach for the construction of the confidence interval in case of related samples. So students, the first step we would have to do is, we are assuming that we have n pair of observations, xi, yi. The first thing you need to do is to calculate the differences between the two particular samples that are being observed or taken from two populations. So the difference is to be calculated using yi minus xi, where yi and xi are two set of observations. The next thing you need to do is to plot these particular differences that you have calculated between the two random samples along the vertical axis. Once you are done with that, then the next point you need to do is to label the largest difference that you have calculated between the two samples as A, or students, smallest difference को you will denote as B. So जब आप vertical side पे अपने ग्राफ में तमाम differences को observe कर चुके and you just note them down, उसके बाद जो आपकी most minimum difference होगा उसको students you need to label as A and the maximum one as B. Once you are done with that, the next thing you need to do is to locate the center between A and B. That means the center between the largest and smallest observation, and you would call it as C. Once you are done with that, you need to draw a line C through C perpendicular to the vertical axis. So onto your graph, you would be drawing a perpendicular along with your x-axis, and the last or the end point till which you are going to draw your line, that will be known as D. Now students, here the point is कि हमें कितनी distance की line draw करनी है. So it's up to you. Right, parallel to your x-axis, you are required to draw that line, और जो end point होगा उसको you will mark as D. Once you are done with that, you are supposed to draw a triangle by drawing a straight line connecting A point to D and then connecting B point to D. So अगर आप B को D के साथ और A point को D के साथ एक लाइन ड्रॉ करेंगे, सो आपकी एक ट्राइंगल कंस्ट्रक्ट होगी. Once you are done with that, you draw a line parallel to BD from each difference you have marked onto the vertical axis, and similarly you will be drawing all possible lines parallel to AD from each difference that you have pointed out along your vertical axis. Once you are done with that, students, you are required to locate the upper confidence limit. वो आप कैसे करेंगे? सबसे पहले उसके लिए आप K कैलकुलेट करेंगे, और K स्टूडेंट्स आप कैलकुलेट करेंगे यूजिंग विल्कॉक्सन साइन रैंक टेबल, जो कि आप ऑलरेडी अरिथमेटिक प्रोसीजर में सीख चुके हैं. उसके बाद उस K को लेके आप A पॉइंट, जो कि मैक्सिमम डिफरेंस है आपकी वर्टिकल लाइन पे, वहां से स्टार्ट करेंगे, काउंट डाउन करेंगे Kth इंटरसेक्शन तक, इंक्लूडिंग ऑल द इंटरसेक्शंस विद द वर्टिकल एक्सिस. Drawing the horizontal line from the kth intersection to the vertical axis, the point of intersection of the line to that vertical axis will give you the desired upper confidence limit. और इसी तरह से स्टूडेंट्स लोअर कॉन्फिडेंस लिमिट लेने के लिए आप भी, जो कि आपका लोएस्ट लो पॉइंट है along the vertical axis, वहां से काउंटिंग शुरू करेंगे kth intersection तक, including all the intersections with the vertical axis. Once you are done with that, you will draw a horizontal line from the kth intersection to the vertical axis. The point of intersection of the line and that of the vertical axis will give you the desired lower confidence limit.